enjoying a delicious Popeyes mukbang.
Woo!
It has been a long time since we had Popeyes.
It has
As
been.
for a mukbang, for sure, it's been a long time. We did some food reviews on it fairly recently, but I'm excited. This was your idea.
Yes, it was.
I wasn't for it at first, but now that it's in front of us, I think it looks absolutely delicious.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I do have to say, I had to fight for this, you guys. Kristen was like, no, I don't want it. I'm like, trust me, it's gonna be good. And I'm glad you did it. I'm glad you trusted me.
I'm glad I did. I'm glad you were persistent.
Of course, of course.
So you guys, so we have Popeyes in front of us, and we're going to be talking about our recent trip that we took to the Palm Springs area.
Yes.
So I want to tell you all about that.
Exactly. It was a lot of fun, you guys. But we'll go through it in just a bit.
Yeah.
Should we tell them what we got?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we have chicken tenders in the middle. For the sides, we got the mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yep.
And then the red beans and rice. Ooh. So Jamil and I are just going to kind of split everything.
Exactly.
And then we had to get these strawberry biscuits.
Yeah.
One time for the one time. Okay, for those of you who don't like these strawberry biscuits, more for me. Okay, because these are the best thing ever.
I do have to say, like, the first time we got them, you guys, I wasn't really a fan because I felt like they didn't put enough on it. The second time, I really liked it a lot. But
so
these are pulling me back to the first time where they don't have enough on it.
Listen,
I'm not gonna lie; it doesn't look like there's a lot on there, but I'm not mad.
I will eat yours.
You'll eat, exactly.
They're the best thing ever. So we have some dipping sauces, drinks.
Yeah.
Let's dive in.
Let's get it.
Let's do this. This looks really good.
Okay, cool. Let me get this Mardi Gras mustard open.
Yes.
By the way, you guys, what is your favorite? If you do Popeyes, what's your favorite sauce? Because my favorite, I wasn't able to get today.
What was it?
It was the sweet and what is it? Sweet heat.
Oh, the sweet heat?
Yes.
I could have got it. Listen, we only had 5 options.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, we only had 5 options.
I was wondering why. I was like, let's get sweet heat. Kristen was like, no.
Because
I was like, I got you this far to get Popeyes. Well, that makes sense though.
It's because we had gone there in person, which Jamil did say.
Yes.
I'm more than happy to pick it up. I was like, no, I'll just order it.
Yeah.
But maybe we should have went in person.
I love how we pointed. We like to throw each other under the bus.
We do.
No, it's all
I didn't know you like sweet heat that much. You do?
I do like it a lot, but honestly, I think I really would prefer the mustard right now.
Oh.
I'm not feeling 100% the sweet. That's why I didn't argue with you.
Well, listen. Okay, but you did throw me under the bus.
I did. I like doing it. I like to mess with you.
Yeah, so I love this Mardi Gras mustard, and the black and ranch is super good.
Right? This is a good choice, you guys.
This is really good. Yummy.
So, we also like the blackened chicken. We didn't get it this time, but we really like it a lot.
It's really good.
I think we did a video where we had some of the blackened chicken, and I think it's kind of mixed reviews. Some people said they like it, some people don't. But Popeyes is good chicken.
I think the blackened chicken's hella good. It's super flavorful.
It is. It really is. Yeah, and it does, huh?
Ooh, hot
Was
sauce.
it?
No.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I saw yours. I'm going to do a little crystal. It sounds good.
Yeah, let me take one more bite before I say anything else. I do got something else I want to say, but let me take one more bite.
Normally, you guys, as you know, I'm a water girl, but Jamil's like, oh, you want any soda? And I was like, no, da-da-da. And then I opened up her fridge and I saw this 7-Up and I was like, I need it in my life.
You guys, since Kristen's mom and sister came out, and shout out to them if they're watching. We had a phenomenal time with them. It was a lot of fun.
We did.
When they came out, we stocked up. We wanted to just get as much stuff as possible, so I overdid it on the sodas. We
got hella sodas.
I want to say I got 6 cases, 12 packs of sodas.
Yeah. You definitely
have to. But I wanted everyone to have a choice, you know what I mean? I wanted to make sure we had plenty of options.
It was great. We really like hosting, so thank you, Mom and Sissy, for watching. It was awesome for you to come and visit. We had so much fun with you, and thank you again for being on our video. You guys are awesome. We miss you already. But that was really fun.
It was. It really was.
And then, oh, sorry, what were we going to say?
No, go ahead.
As you guys know, Jamil surprised me with a trip to Palm Springs. It's actually Palm Desert, which is right next to Palm Springs. But it's in California, if you've never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's another desert in California. I feel like we're just going desert to desert to desert lately.
I know, right?
Do you need anything?
No, I was going to just put it to the side because it was like...
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
no worries. Yeah, but it is part of the Mojave Desert all the same, right?
Oh, it is? Mm-hmm. The Mojave's huge then, huh?
Yeah, it is. It's a part of the Mojave Desert. I'm pretty sure. That's at least what the bartender told me.
Oh, no, he's probably right.
Because the bartender was... he was trying to explain to me why the weather is so hot. He had a geologist explain to him why the weather was so hot. It had to do something like the mountains and the clouds or something like that. And he's explaining it to me, and I was just thinking, like, man, it must be a slow day today.
Yeah! Because he's, like, educating you?
Yeah, because he's, like, educating. He has time to, like, go break down all this stuff with the weather and stuff. And I'm like, man, it must be a slow day. And it actually was. It was, like, nobody coming up to the bar.
Yeah.
So I thought that was funny. But hey, he was awesome, though.
Yeah.
He was really cool, so that was funny. But, did you have a good time?
I had a great time. You guys, I had a great time. It was such a nice hotel.
Nice.
Guys, we stayed at the JW Marriott in Palm Desert. Really, really gorgeous hotel. I would say, wouldn't you say, like, the property is, like, probably, like, top-notch compared to other, like, properties you've seen?
Yes. I would say property-wise, man, you guys, it was one of the best, like, just... I mean, there's obviously so many beautiful resorts around the world, so you can't say it's like one of the best. But I would just say from what we've stayed at, and we've stayed at some really nice hotels, definitely one of the best.
Yeah.
You know? One of the best, like, local spots. You know what I mean? Like, for us to get to, like, a nice resort, we have to go to, like, Mexico, or we would have to go to, you know, somewhere far. But I feel like to just go 4 hours out of the way to, you know, Palm Desert and experience something like that was amazing.
You're in, like, your own paradise there. You guys, they had flamingos.
Yeah.
On the property, black swans. They had a man-made lake.
Oh, yeah.
Right outside the property that actually goes into the lobby. And you can take boats from the lobby on the lake at nighttime.
Yep.
And that's all free. You just... Oh, no, it's not free. Sorry. It's like...
Yeah.
It's cheap, though.
It's cheap, yeah.
Like $5 per person or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe a little more.
Yeah. And they did that at nighttime?
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excuse me. It's like afternoon into the evening. Unless there's like 3 p.m. to like 8 p.m., something like that. Which is super cool. And then like the pool was definitely like amazing, right? I like the pool a lot.
Because that pool...
There's multiple pools, but it was pretty.
Amazing. Definitely amazing. We did go during a time, though, where there was a retreat going on. So it was interesting because the hotel was apparently, like, booked. Like, super booked because of the retreat. But because the retreat was... Because there was a retreat going on, the pool was empty. Like, the hotel itself was, like, empty. Like, nobody was really walking around.
Nope.
Nobody was, like, really doing stuff because there was a retreat going on. They were out doing other things in Palm Desert.
Yep.
So they weren't... So at the pool, like, I guess they decided to not play any music, really. So there was, like, no music at the pool. It was kind of weird.
Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Yeah, usually when you go to the pool, they're, like, blasting music at places like that.
Yeah,
you know?
it's more like party vibes.
Yeah.
But it was nice that there wasn't like hella crowded.
That was so nice. I can't tell you, like, going to a pool that's, like, packed and, like, you can't find a chair, or if you find a chair, and keep in mind, it was, like, 100+ degrees out there, and you're finding a chair, like, a mile away. Like, that sucks, you know, to have to walk all the way to the pool with that, you know? We didn't like that, though. We found something right in front.
We did.
So that was pretty cool.
The staff are really great. Yeah, everything was gorgeous. They had like multiple restaurants on the property. They were all really good. Obviously, we didn't have all of them, but we did a seafood one that was on the property.
That's right. Did you like the food there?
I thought it was really good.
It was, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good too. You know, I think one thing that I really noticed that stood out at that hotel overall was the customer service. Like, people were super friendly.
I was going to say that too.
And, like, really, really nice. I think that's something that, I mean, we've gotten great customer service from hotels before, but that needs to be a standard at hotels.
Everyone was really nice, yeah.
Yeah, everyone was extremely nice. The waitress, the first night, getting in when we went to the restaurant, she was just so friendly. She was just super nice. She just, I don't know. She complimented you and stuff like that, and your nails and just all those sorts of stuff. And she was really cool. So that was awesome.
Oh, and then the day of the checkout, we were really tired. We hadn't gone to bed till really late because we were uploading a video.
Yep.
So we went to bed super late, and checkout is at 11. But I called around 10:30 and asked for a late checkout, and they complimentary checked us out at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m.
Which is crazy.
That's really good.
That's really
for
good.
no extra charge. So that was really nice.
Yeah, you guys, and we needed it because, like you said, went to bed super late. So for them to give that to us was big. So it was nice. I mean, the one thing I would say, if I was on a board at this hotel,
the board
exactly of the JW Marriott's, I would tell them two things. One, take that bed that you have in each room and burn it.
Burn it.
Get rid of it. You guys, we were sleeping. We weren't even sleeping. I'm not even going to call it a bed. I'm going to call it a board with cotton. Because it was so hard.
Man.
It was our back, Kristen's back was hurting for sure. Mine hurt at some point. I like woke up to like a little like spine thing where I had I jolted a little bit. This was the same night you said you had a back problem.
Yeah.
And I turned to my side, but I didn't connect it to the bed. I was like, oh, it's because we're laying on a board. You know what I mean? So that sucked.
Yeah, we want to be. We wanted to tell you because the property's like 10 out of 10, gorgeous. However, I do feel like if you do stay at a place, like you want to be comfortable, and you know, I get that not everybody's bed firmness is like the preference is the same. So I get
that's true.
Like I feel like that firmness could be ideal for some people, but if you like plush, like we do, was not plush.
But see, I do agree with you. There is like firmer beds, you know, that we've slept on, like our bed upstairs. Like we have a bed upstairs that's firm. I could sleep on that because there's still some give to it. This one was like there was like no give at all.
It wasn't.
It was like you laid on it and it was just like flat. It was just hard. I kid you not. It was literally like sleeping on like a thick board.
Yeah.
And then what made it difficult too, I used to work at the pillow department at Linens and things, so I know these things, you guys. Okay? What I'm about to tell you pretty much. This is my experience at Linens and things. The pillows were soft.
You're so cute.
If you have a firm bed, you need a firmer pillow. If not, you're going to be leaning all the way back. It's going to be like your head's going to be back. You need something firm to go with that. Not like super hard, but you need something relatively firm.
Is that a factoid?
No, it's not a fact. That's just what my manager told me to tell people. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it was a fact or not. He told me to tell people, and I don't think that guy was that smart. Shout out to that guy from years ago.
No, maybe it's true. So you learned this when you were 17?
Yeah, when I was like 17. And Linens and Things also went out of business. So I don't know. Maybe they're passing false information along. But
that is funny.
But I do have to say, it would have been nicer to have a firmer pillow. Because like I'm saying, your head was like sinking to the bottom.
Yeah. And so I like a soft pillow, but it was one of those pillows that like like you put your head down and you're inside of the pillow. You know,
the sides come up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it completely like flattens out. Like yeah, it's like all like goose down or something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what, but
I think it was down. It was a down pillow for sure. So, but outside of that, it was phenomenal. Oh wait, no, the second thing, the board. We got to talk to you guys still.
I forgot.
The second thing was the AC.
Oh yes,
the AC.
How can I forget?
Now I do have to say though, this is our preference versus other people.
Sure.
I think majority of people would not worry about this, or I wouldn't say majority. I'd say a lot of people. Some people would actually hate this, but the AC, although it said it went down to like. I think the lowest I think it said was like 65 in there. We had it. We like it around like 60, 68, 69. Even at 70 is cool. But even though you turn it down as low as it possibly goes, it stayed at 72. That was like the coldest it got.
The whole time.
And the air, it just wouldn't go through the whole room. I think they just had an outdated system. I think that was what's going on because in these Vegas hotels, we've gone plenty of times. You turn it to like 65, 66, it's getting freezing in there. But it just seemed a little interesting at that particular hotel. So that's the only two things. That's the only two things that we had little issues with. But Honestly, the hotel made up for it though, because it was so nice.
Really pretty. But yeah, we're wondering like maybe if you got like a suite or like a better room, I wonder if they have different mattresses. My hope would be yes, but I'm not sure. And you're right, like obviously a lot of people like that hotel or else it wouldn't get good reviews. So we could just be really picky on the bed. You know?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, you never really know. And everybody travels different. Everyone has different requirements. I mean, the hotel can only accommodate, you know. Oh, yes, please.
I'm so full.
Are you?
I'm going to just, yeah. I don't know what's been going on. I think because we ate so much, like we indulged in our trip, that I'm still like full from it. So.
And a little bit before.
Yeah,
a lot before.
Exactly. So, you know, something else that I wanted to bring up with you.
Yeah.
That was a little on the negative side.
Oh, what? It's
something that I noticed about us when we go on trips together.
Oh, what's up?
And I'm curious if you agree with it or not. Okay. So you know how we got in a little tiff in the room?
Are you going to talk about that?
Which, yes, I would love to tell the fam about the tiff. But you remember the tiff?
Yes.
I feel like every time we go, every time we go on vacation somewhere, we get in like a little tiff. Like just some type of a disagreement. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy, nothing big, right?
I think you're right. I think we do. I think we do kind of get into...
It's weird.
Because we don't really get into like bickering at home and like things like that. But you're right.
Sometimes.
I mean, obviously day to day, occasionally, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not like, I think with trips, it seems to be the consistent. You're right about that.
Right?
We actually kind of do.
I have a theory already, though.
You have a theory? It's because I'm right? And then you don't like that, and you're all, no.
And we'll tell the fam, too, like, specifically what happened, just to get their opinion. No, what I think it is like, when you're out of your element and you're just out of your routine, like things come up. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
It's not, things I think are just not as predictable and they don't flow always as easily. And so like sometimes emotions can be a little more higher or sensitive or something like that. You know?
I can see that. I mean, it is a common theme. I know that. And I know it happened way more in the begining.
When we were younger.
Oh, yeah. I remember...
Yes,
I remember we actually used to get into like legit fights. Like now it's just little bickering things. I remember we used to get into like legit fights.
We did.
Like and I think
more intense.
More intense. And I think it's also, well, I was gonna say it's also like getting to know each other more, but not really. Like we should know each other by now. That shouldn't happen. Well, I guess you're right. I guess that is what it is. Yeah.
Let's tell the fam what happened.
Yeah, it wasn't even that big of a deal.
It's really not a big deal, but let's tell them just so they can have a little bit of an idea of like an example. If you have any other examples that come up, but
yeah, I'll tell them.
All right, do you want to say what happened?
Yeah, I'll explain. So
this is so good, by the way.
I was
This is so
good, right?
I'm full, but this is like so delicious.
For sure. So I was well, as you guys know, we were at the hotel. I'd surprised Kristen, did this really nice thing for her and stuff like that. And I was on my phone just like writing down like all the special things that I think of Kristen and all these like magical things about her. And she takes a towel while I'm on the bed and she goes, wow! Okay. Really hard.
Jamil.
And she hit me in my leg
Jamil.
really hard.
No, oh my gosh. Babe. I need you to retell this story.
Listen, this is how I saw it.
Accurately.
This is how I saw it.
Do you need
she
a tattoo?
Hit me in my leg, and I was like, why would you do that? I'm writing these beautiful messages to you. And he said, shut up. He said, that's what you get. That's what you said, okay?
I think, babe.
No, I'm just teasing.
Oh my gosh, that is not what happened at all.
No, okay. I'll tell the real story. No. So, pretty much.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No, pretty much I was on TikTok.
He's on TikTok.
Looking through stuff. But I was kind of like kneeling on the bed a little bit kind of side, and then Krista walked by, and I know I used to mess with her doing this thing all the time, so she go ahead, okay,
really quick.
go ahead.
what I did to Jamil is nothing that has never happened to me. I just want to preface that. But
I'll admit.
Yeah.
I'll admit now, you've gotten away worse than from me.
I know. Okay.
So she had a towel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My legs are completely exposed. And she pulls one of them, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying, with the towel?
What's it called where you do that?
Yeah.
Then,
I don't know. But you weren't intending to actually even hit me that hard. Or I should say.
Okay.
That sounds worse.
It really does.
You weren't intending to actually hit me.
I was intending to hit you.
Oh, you were?
100%.
Oh.
Of course,
you were?
Listen, no,
I thought you were just trying to get the wind.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay, so you were trying to get the wind.
I was trying to hit you, but I definitely was not trying to hurt you in any way. Like, I didn't want you to feel pain. Maybe like a slight, like, ooh, like, what's that? You know, but not pain, like in any way. And I deliberately didn't go as hard as I could, like, at all. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, go for it, you know? But did I wind up and do a little thing with a little bit of a, pullback?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
We did.
Anyway, so I did that.
Yeah.
And I thought Jamil would be like, oh, hey, what's that? A little flirty or like, or
laugh it off.
Or laugh it off.
Like I normally do.
Yeah. He checked me.
Well, I got mad, yeah.
He didn't get mad.
I didn't get mad.
He was annoyed though.
I was definitely annoyed because the reason right away, because years ago I did do that to Kristen.
Hella hard.
And you did it to me back, by the way, too.
Okay.
We've done it back and forth.
But you have
And I did it a little bit too hard, and Kristen got really upset with me. Because I did it a little too hard, So our agreement was we're not going to, or at least we didn't have like a real verbal agreement, but the point was to not really do that again anymore.
So I was not aware of this agreement, apparently. Jamil's like, so I hit him, in the back of the leg.
Yeah.
And I asked him, how bad it hurt. I don't know, because it felt bad. He was like, he's like, hey, don't do that.
Yeah.
He was like serious, and he's like, don't do that, And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. I was like, on a 1 to 10, like, how bad did it hurt? Because I thought, like, maybe I'm just like She-Hulk and like don't know my own strength, So I asked on a 1 to 10 how much it hurt, and he said a 5 out of 10, which that was harder than I was intending to go. Yes. I wanted to do like a 2 or a 3 out of 10.
It didn't like hurt. It was more like you definitely went for it. That's what it felt like.
Yeah, okay. Well,
it felt like that. Yeah. But I know with the whipping, with doing that thing, whatever reason, you guys, when you pull that thing back, it like snaps and it really hurts. And it hit me right in the leg, right in the upper leg. So, anyways, so
he's like,
hey. I was like, oh, what was I saying?
No, go for it.
Well, I think I was like, I did say something kind of rude.
No. I want to say what you said. It wasn't rude.
Oh, what did I say?
You were just like, hey, don't do that. Like really firm, Well, not really, but like firm.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, how bad did it hurt? 1 to 5, no, or 1 to 10. He's like 5. And then he's like, we said we weren't going to do that to each other.
Yeah.
I was like, did we? I didn't know that was an agreement. I didn't know we like signed a contract years ago.
Yeah, I don't think we like verbally said it.
No, we didn't.
But I think it was like I think it was, I think it's like one of those things, like a unspoken type of rule, type of thing.
No.
Because, like, we're both, naked around each other from time to time. And I'm like, I'm not trying to get hit like that out of nowhere, especially like when you're turned around. You don't expect it, like, it hurts. But the thing is, though, in my mind, I think I overdid it a little bit, because I definitely, like I said years ago, I had done it to you, and I know that hurt really bad. So then I was kind of like, hey, let's not go back to these days, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. So, it wasn't even like a big deal. It wasn't a big deal. But it did kill the vibe for a little bit. It definitely kind of ruined the mood a little bit for us.
Because I felt really bad.
Yeah.
I definitely was not intending to hurt him. Yeah. And I wanted him to respond in more of a jokey, laughy way. But he was like serious, And I hate when he gets serious. Because of,
Yeah, we don't want to
because I don't want you to get serious. Yeah.
Yeah, well, especially when I'm writing you a love note, this special love letter. No,
that's funny.
No, but I get it. But what's funny now that you mention it, that's like it's like a random thing that just happened.
Yes, the random.
Like outside of that, we didn't have any other issues.
No.
But it seems like that kind of happens every trip.
There's always something random. Exactly. So, fam, let us know. Does this happen? Just like a little tiff that you don't expect. Because, like, had I had not done that, then we definitely wouldn't have even had probably any tension or disagreement or anything.
Yeah.
But I do feel like every time on a trip, there's something, you know?
I think one of the trips, I don't know if it was the last time, like we did a trip to Vegas or something. I feel like it was definitely Vegas, though. I think we were walking for like a long time. And I think you were saying your feet were starting to hurt.
Yep.
And it was like hot, I think, outside too.
Yep.
And I think you were getting a little, you know, you were irritated a little bit, agitated.
100%.
You know? And I think I got mad. I was like, you know, because I think beforehand, I was like, hey, let's make sure we do enough walking and stuff like that because we're going to be walking a lot and stuff like that. I don't know. Just like stuff that we talk about. And then I think you got agitated, so I got agitated. Yep. And then we got into like a little argument there. So, yeah. Yeah.
I noticed that I think when like one of us gets annoyed or like agitated, then of course it brings the other person down a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we have to like talk it out, you know?
That's true.
So when it comes to a walking situation, it's funny because yes, like if it's hot outside, my feet are hurting, I'm definitely like, I don't have like a high tolerance, you know, for things. But, and this has happened on multiple occasions, Jamil likes to add a little insult to injury.
Oh, do I?
And so if my feet ever hurt at any point in life on anything we're doing, he goes, I used to walk so much when I was young. I used to walk all the time. I used to walk from here 10 miles a day. So I think that's why my feet never hurt.
No,
like he'll
that's
always
not how
like
I
say
say
something
it.
like that. Yeah.
I don't say it like that. If I do say it, it's okay. I have said that, but not like in a braggy way. It's more of like saying I walked when I was younger a lot. That's how you get your feet to be firmer. And
it's
stuff
an
like
educating way, correct?
Exactly, but that's after like we've now started bickering and fighting at this point, and we're throwing, you know, we're saying stuff back and forth. But at the same time, you start the fights, okay? All right? Because I'm just chilling, walking, perfectly fine. I'm like, how you feeling? Not good, okay? And the next thing you know, we're fighting, you know? Okay?
That's funny.
Well, I mean, at least that's, at the end of the day, we both started, you know?
Yeah, no, I realize that just when one person's mood is a little down, the other person gets down too.
For sure.
And we have to talk it out and it gets better. But it does happen more so when we're out of town. And I do think it is because just you're out of your normal routine and there's just more factors that come in, things you don't expect, you know, what happened. So I think it's normal, but, you know, comment down below, let us know.
Yeah.
If you and your significant other get into little tiffs on vacay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely let us know because I'm sure there's a lot of couples that don't, you know? But I'm sure the reverse is true. I'm sure a lot of couples do actually, because it is like you're out of your element and things like that. So it tends to happen.
And I've noticed that the longer we've been together, though, the shorter amount of time it takes us to get back to like normal, though. Like back in the day, I remember it was like a long time of like arguing. We were younger, but this time it was, you know, a few minute conversation.
I can't remember specifics, but I remember in Disneyland, we got into like a big fight.
Yeah, I kind of remember that too.
Big argument. I mean, not like we weren't like yelling at each other, but it was like it took a long time for us to like get back to normal.
Yeah, I kind of remember that. I was wondering what, like 18 or something? Yeah.
Like 18, 19, something like that.
Yeah. But I am sorry for giving you the
That's
thing.
all good.
A little too hard. I just don't know my own strength.
And you know what? It did hurt, but I didn't have to respond like that. That's for sure. I definitely didn't have to respond like that.
It's okay. So are we agreeing to never do that again in front of the fam, or like can we?
Are you?
No. The thing. Because according to you, we should never have done it again. According to me, I felt sad that like, oh my gosh, does this mean we're never going to do that ever again in our whole life to each other?
Yeah.
Like, that made me sad.
I got you. I do think we should, you know, that's kind of where my mind goes, like we shouldn't do it again.
Okay.
However, I am big on revenge. Like I should be able to do it as well first to like do it last and then we'll never do it again. So how are you with that? Is that okay? No, I'm teasing.
I just feel sad to feel like we're never going to have that another memory again. And we never do it. Like, I think we can do it in the future once in a while.
Yeah.
This is how I feel, but let me know what you think. I think it's okay to do it once in a while, but like, let's just be like gentle. I think I could have did a 3 out of 10 had I had. I'm serious. What's so funny?
It's just funny because it's like, I don't know. It's like it's meant to hurt. Like it's not meant to be something that you're just like just doing it in real life.
No, it's meant to hurt, but it's also we don't want to. But you could go like remember like you're good at it. Like you could do it really really hard.
Yes, but I wasn't intentionally trying to do it hard either when we were younger.
Yeah, no, totally. No, I get that.
It's just that it just picked up.
You're right. It does pick up. And Jamil's snapback game is really good. But anyways, but if you never want to do it again,
okay, we could do it.
Okay.
But we gotta wait a few weeks.
Okay.
We gotta wait a few months.
Okay.
And I'll start.
And you can do it to me.
No.
But let me just be prepared. How about that? Maybe we can be prepared. Maybe we can
turn around, give me your leg.
Maybe we can warn each other. But I feel like that takes the fun out of it.
It does.
It's funny. It's like we don't want to hurt each other, yet we want to have fun.
We still want to have fun.
Yeah.
And just shout really quick,
I forgot when you did do it to me, and I know you felt bad because you did not.
I felt terrible.
But hell, I remember that did help.
I felt really bad because I wasn't trying to hurt you too. It was the same. You know what? It's the same experience that happened. Years ago, pretty much. So.
But I thought Jamil would be all like, like don't do that. Nope. And he's like, don't. No,
so I was watching something serious on TikTok.
Yeah, he's like, don't do that. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I don't remember what.
But I told Jamil, and I do appreciate this about you.
Yeah.
I do appreciate you saying what you need. Like if I ever do anything that does upset you or you don't like you always tell me. No, and you're really good at that. Like you're very good at like setting your boundaries and
thank you.
Letting me know like what's too far or what's not, and I appreciate that about you a lot.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Well, you do the same. We talk about it too. I mean, I feel like if I do something you don't like, you tell me too, and then then I don't listen. And we get into a fight, and then no, just joking. No, but I agree. Yeah, I think we are both good at that. You know?
I think so too.
Cool. Well, you guys, I think we should wrap this up. We had a great trip.
We really did.
Don't let the argument, story, conversation.
Yes. It's a few-minute tip in a 48-hour period, and it was a lot of fun. And I really do want to go back to Palm Desert area.
Would you recommend it? The bed and all to everyone?
If you like a firmer mattress, I definitely would. But if you are picky and need a soft one, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you're okay with a little bit of a firmer, then absolutely. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous resort. Like, it's really pretty. You feel like you're, on vacation. So, yeah.
I would say if you can get past the bed specifically.
Yeah.
The AC, I think you'll be okay. But the bed, if you can get past the bed, then visit this place. It's beautiful.
Totally.
It's beautiful. So.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
We love you guys so much. And thank you for watching. And we will see you tomorrow for another video.
Catch you next time. Peace.
Peace out, trouts.